Here are the top 10 marketing trends you can't ignore in 2026, especially if you have an e-commerce brand. Today, I'm going to walk through part 1 of everything you need to know to run a successful marketing campaign in 2026, no matter what business you're working on. If you're still running paid ads to get people to your Shopify store, you're living in the past. In this video, I'm going to break down the future of e-commerce marketing because it is changing fast. How do I know? Because we analyze millions of trend signals to understand what products and trends are coming, and we're pretty great at it. Now, this can be a nightmare to figure out alone. Algorithms change, new platforms pop up, everybody's talking about AI, creators, attribution, like you're supposed to know what everything means right away. Here is the simple truth. Most marketing strategies today are just evolved versions of what worked 10 years ago, with better tools and higher expectations. And I say this because to make sense of where we're going in 2026, we have to understand where we came from. So a real quick rewind on how e-commerce marketing did work previously. Let's say you ran a D2C apparel brand in 2016. Your marketing probably looked like this: a Facebook ad with a clean studio photo, a few interest-based audiences, fitness, fashion, travel, influencers posting once in exchange for a free product, and maybe a weekly email newsletter blasting to the whole list. And honestly, it worked. CPMs were cheap, attention was easy, Facebook did most of the heavy lifting. Now fast forward to 2026. People trust people, not brands. Platforms decide what content gets seen. Paid traffic is expensive. Retention matters more than ever. AI can speed you up or quietly break things if it's misused. So before we dive into all the details, here are my 5 biggest predictions for e-commerce marketing in 2026. TikTok-style discovery will become the go-to playbook. Creators will become the new creative department for all ads. AI-driven creative iteration, when used right, will become the new standard for scaling all campaigns. Email will return to center stage as the main margin protector, and commerce media is going to continue absorbing spend because it's closer to purchase and way more measurable. So first up, let's talk about social commerce. To be clear, what this actually means is selling your products directly inside of TikTok or a social media platform. So your old marketing funnel would look something like this: ad, website, product page, checkout. In 2026, here's what that funnel looks like: video, trust, tap, and buy. Basically, you got to treat TikTok like a storefront. The problem is a lot of brands are still running their funnels the way that they did in 2016, running ads to a Shopify store. See, this doesn't work now because attention spans are way shorter and people are less comfortable forking over payments to third-party sites than they are on social media. But the truth is you just don't need that extra step now. What used to be paid ads driving clicks now looks like this. The creator posts a 20-second try-on video. The product is tagged in that video. The purchase happens inside the app or after one tap. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, they want to keep users inside their ecosystem. So they're going to reward brands that play ball. If you don't believe me, just look at the cold, hard numbers. US social commerce sales are expected to surpass $100 billion in 2026. 51% of US social buyers will shop on TikTok in 2026. Short form is now the dominant ad and attention format on major platforms. So if you plan to run ads, take advantage of social commerce in 2026, here's what you should test. Make product demo videos that are UGC style with a clear hook, proof, and offer in the first 2 seconds. Check out the TikTok Creative Center for inspiration. You can look at ads that are already raking in cash, so you can selectively test live shopping. This works best with the structure of deal plus scarcity plus trusted host, not just entertainment. Creator-led product pages. So treat creator content as your PDP assets. That means reuse on the site, the email, the ads, everywhere. Next, I want to talk about your best performing content for 2026. Spoiler, it's still going to come from influencers. Now, my prediction is that in 2026, e-commerce brands are going to shift their budget from influencer marketing to a creator ecosystem. That means always on whitelisting, affiliate offers, creator as the creative studio. All these buzzwords just basically mean that instead of hiring one influencer to create 3 videos at a flat rate, you've got somebody on retainer who is kind of like an influencer secretly working for your brand, plugging products, posting offers, things like that. Silently selling in the background while making sure that entertainment is still the primary objective. Now, to be clear, influencer marketing isn't going anywhere, it's just evolving. US influencer marketing spend is actually expected to keep growing, with growth forecasts to tick up to 15.7% in 2026. So here's how I see that evolution going at a high level. Between 2016 and 2018, these big influencer posts were brand moments. Between 2019 and 2022, we saw micro-influencers take the lead, and performance tracking improved. Now, between 2023 and 2026, creators basically become scalable performance units. They've got the creative, they've got the trust, and they've got the distribution. So let's cut through the noise and the BS and just focus on what you need to do and test this year. Get several promising micro-influencers on retainer and work with them on a content plan that subtly pushes your products over time. Whitelist ads. Get content from creators and run that content as a paid ad through their channel. And while you're doing that, run 3 offer types: a full price plus a bonus, a bundle discount, and a limited drop. You're playing with scarcity and urgency. Test affiliate links with creators. Now, this one is probably the lowest risk, but also the lowest reward. Make sure you create way more content around objections. Figure out all the reasons why somebody would not buy your product, and then create content that flips that on its head. For example, if I was hesitant to buy a sweater because I thought maybe it wouldn't fit, then that brand should go and create a whole bunch of content around the overall fit and how that sizing corresponds to somebody's actual body in real life. Not the best example, but you get the idea. And lastly, track creators like paid media. Even if you're using creators to over time sell your products, you're investing money in them the way you are paid ads. So you've got to watch the analytics, the hook rate, the hold rate, the click-through rate. Now, I'm going to upload part 2 next week. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any marketing strategies or trending products that are coming quickly in 2026.